Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. The wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pence less. From the kickoff to the final whistles blow, we'll take the 2 and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. The wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a roll, from sideline jokes to post-match tales, all big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah!
Wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Place to World of Sports, ahoy! How's everybody doing? How are we, footy fans? Sunday. You know, sometimes I forget what day it is these days. I've figured out that it's Sunday, and we are all good to go, ready for this one. Starting off with the Rabbitohs versus the Warriors, and then the big one, the Panthers versus the Eels, and then following up, finishing the night, the Roosters versus the Raiders. All right, so joined once again by Michelle. Let's go ahead and bring her in. Michelle,
Ahoy!
how are we doing?
Going?
Oh, that was on the TV. I thought, where did this thunderstorm suddenly spark out of? And it's just an ad for Uber Eats.
Oh. Oh, God. Wait, is this game on 9?
No.
No, I was going to say, like, are you watching all of these on KO?
Yes. No. I'll watch Panthers Eels on 9.
Okay. I'll switch to 9 for that one then.
JCS Smokey says, Dan, I got story time. Let's hear that story. Malcolm, ahoy there.
What's he on?
It's Wednesday. People in the chat room are trying to confuse me. I tell you what, I wish it were Wednesday all over again. That was fun.
No, we'll wait till the next Wednesday.
Wolfie's got the Bunnies winning this one. I've got to be honest, Wolfie. I've got a sneaky suspicion they will as well. The Warriors have only won once out of the last 10 against the Rabbitohs, so it's certainly a hoodoo team.
Who we got for anytime try scorer?
Mr. Soulglow himself, the ever-reliable Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. Alex Johnston. He always finds a way over the try line, doesn't he? And I've linked up Luke Metcalf with Ewan Aitken. And I've also got a combo to round it out, Isaiah Tass and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
I'm going to go Isaiah Tass and Latrell. And Mr. Reliable, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, hasn't scored in his last 2 games. So probably due.
Yes.
Let's go him. And we'll go RTS as well.
Double wing.
Just for fun. All right.
Plenty of options in this match, though. I mean, when you think about it, look, Wade Egan from dummy half is good for a try or two. Latrell, of course, if he decides that he's going to have a big game, he has a big game. Kalau Matangi, if we start to move into the forwards. Capewell, Niokore. I mean, honestly, this is a tough one to pick. That's why I've picked a couple of combos just to round things out. Because to hell if I was going to pick 4 straight up anytime try scorers. There's just so much potential across this particular game.
Oh, I must have had a couple of wins yesterday because my my money's gone well up. What did I win on? I won on that horse.
Malcolm. There's Aaron Clark, player of the match. I reckon if Souths win, Latrell's going to have a big game. So if Souths win, Latrell Mitchell, player of the match. If the Warriors win, it'll be on the back of Luke Metcalf kicking the Rabbitohs out of the game and controlling the ball running. So I'm going to say my pick for man of the match, it'll be Latrell. If the Rabbitohs win, or I'm going to go Luke Metcalf if the Warriors win. Have I mentioned that Luke Metcalf used to be a Shark? They let him go.
I've got a bet return to use, so I'm going to use it on Jai Arrow, Adam Pompey, and Bailey Bentley Hape,
yeah.
Hape. Here we go. Why not? Why not?
Anyways, look, 9 out of the last 10 doesn't lie. This is a real hoodoo team for the Warriors. I'll be cheering for them because I love the Warriors, but I've got to be honest, I tipped the Rabbitohs.
Who did I tip? We're back on even pickings, aren't we? Or am I back in front?
You'll be back in front. Yes.
I am... Who did I tip? I tipped the Rabbitohs, the Panthers, and the Roosters. That's my tips for the day. But Sportsbet have got the Warriors as favourites.
Yeah, well, they are. Hands down. Full strength, James Fisher-Harris is back to captain the side. Rocco Berry comes back into the centres. Hmm.
It's gonna be
But-
an interesting one.
They're dominant in the forward pack. And
Will it be game of the round?
if you think it's shameful, she's in front of me. Dude, she's like 8 points ahead of you. So if that's shameful that she's 1 point ahead of me, how do you explain yourself?
Ah. I'm having a small snack because I haven't really eaten much today.
Eels versus Panthers, game of the round, says JCS Smokey. Let's not talk it up too much, JCS. A full strength Panthers for the first time this year. If they lose this game, they officially have no excuses left. Zero excuses left if they lose this one. As the Warriors come out onto the field. What's the matter? Oh, was the matter? Was the matter, Rabbits? The Rabbitohs, the home side.
Oh, let's see if I can get on par already. Already off.
Wayne Bennett will have something special up his sleeve. You can never, ever count them out. Fish back and ready to rumble, says Jordan Matthews. Yeah, they've got a much stronger forward pack, don't they? Fisher Harris and Jai Arrow. Although Jai Arrow, he'll be called up for Origin. So they've got an Origin player.
I'd
Harvili,
just also
Egan.
like to let you all know that Buff is feeling much better.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
So, yes, I found when we were walking today, and you pick up after your dog because that's what you do. And yeah, right there was the bandage he ate after I brought him home from surgery. So I'm guessing that's why he was feeling a little bit unwell last night.
That would explain it. Underway in this one. And it is Souths with first use of it. Warriors with the kickoff. All the prayers last night. Oh, that's very kind of you, USC.
Where's your game up to?
Tackle 3.
Oh, for God's sake. How am I behind already?
And it is Kalamatangi now, straight up the middle. Souths versus the Warriors. Harvili from dummy half. He's got Jai Arrow there, running off his hip. Souths up to halfway. So that's a good opening set. If you get up to halfway or beyond in your opening set, decent start. And a decent kick from Humphreys to finish. They chase through. Pressure on Wateni Zelezniak. He does well there in the face of the kick chasers. And the Warriors now get their chance. Their shot for an early statement. Jordan Matthews' prediction is Warriors with an early lead. Fade away through the middle. Rabbits catch up and the Wars come through in the last 10 for the victory. So kind of a staple Warriors performance in that case. Expected.
It's a very detailed analysis or a detailed prediction.
He's been watching. He's been watching lots of Warriors games throughout the course of the year. As they get through their first set, the kick down to Latrell. Latrell's met there by Fisher. Harris leading the kick chase. The captain on captain. Slow to get up and play the ball there. 15 out from their own line. Latrell, of course, backing up from Origin. Who else have we got there backing up from Origin? Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. And that's about it, I think. Just a couple from each team. No, Jai Arrow will be in game 2 for sure. Cat Lego, ahoy! Welcome along.
Cat Lego.
Kalamatangi brings it up to the 40-meter line. Fifth and last. Humphreys with the kick. Humphreys is going to have a perfect kicking game today. Because I don't think Souths can match the Warriors up front. They're kind of comparable in the back line, kind of. I might give the Warriors a slight advantage there as well, to be honest. But anyway, look, 9 out of the last 10 the Rabbitohs have won over the Warriors. There is such a thing as bogey teams. And that's strayed me to pick the Rabbitohs today, despite them being rank outsiders. Set restart for the Warriors, and that gets them in very good field position. Fisher Harris out the back for Metcalf, heads across field, drops it off for Curtis Capewell. They're just 20 metres out from the line now, the Warriors, looking to strike first. And they've lost it at the play of the ball. Wow, what a let-off here early for the Rabbitohs. Captain's challenge incoming nice and early.
God, early already?
Well, they've already lost it.
Oh, dearie me. That's terrible. I'm not going to lie. It took me a minute or two when I first saw that Bundy Rum Bear holding the whistle to figure out what the hell he was holding. Oh. Yeah, that was a bit stupid, that captain's challenge.
Oh, challenge successful.
Oh, no, it wasn't stupid then. I take it back.
Okay. XJC, ahoy, mate.
Ahoy.
There we go. Challenge successful. Barnett takes the
Wow.
final tackle, 5th and last. Right in front of the post, they are 10 out. Couple of passes to Metcalf, who kicks for Wateni Selesniak. Wins the battle in the air and scores. Tick off the multi nice and early. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Wateni Selesniak in the corner. Try time.
Eugene Alul, welcome along.
A lovely early tick off the multi. And it's Wateni Selesniak. Straight over the top there. Tim Condon, ahoy, mate. Hoorah, ahoy. Nice work from the Warriors. A successful challenge.
Oh, hi, man. Oh,
4 points to nil. Kick to come. No, this. Ahoy.
DWZ, that hair. How much do you reckon he spends on it each week? How much time? You know, is there a set hair routine?
Metcalf from the sideline. Puts it on target, but it's hooking, and it hooks away to the left. It remains 4 points to nil. And at the moment, Jordan Matthews, I believe it was, who had that early prediction of Warriors out early and then fading away through the middle. Well, they've started well. Sixer, you need Pompey for 2 legs. So assuming you already had Wateni Selesniak. A dream start there for the Warriors. Big kickoff this one. Very, very close to the in-goal area. And Barnett
It was in the in-goal area.
brings you back to the 10. Tackle 1 here for the Warriors. Vincent Spears music. Ahoy.
My dad was like, who's playing today? And I told him all the teams. He's like, well, I'm not watching any of them. I don't like any of those teams. He's really turned into a cranky old Queenslander.
Notice this says, when is the team going to take Metcalf off kicking duties? He comes in clutch when he needs to. Gets the job done in the big moments. Nos Warrior, ahoy, mate. The hair helps him fly better.
Makes him more aerodynamic.
5th and last, Warriors put the kick down, and Johnston takes it. And Alex Johnston heads back almost up to the 15-meter mark.
Vincent Spears, that's right. But you know, when you get old and cranky, you just want to watch what you like.
Alex Johnston named on the right wing. Can't help but notice that he's defending out on the left. I wish they would stop doing that to me. Changing. I pick my multis based on who's left and right edge. They go and keep changing it on me. Penalty now to the Rabbitohs. Ruck infringement. And a nice little piggyback upfield. They can get a chance to hit back here. Luxy, ahoy there. Guy Arrow getting the penalty here for the Bunnies. Wayne Bennett looks thrilled as always. Oh, that's a high contact. Big hard hit from Capewell. And this will be back-to-back penalties.
My condolences there, Vincent.
Might have been a cheeky little forward pass there from the tap.
Did Capewell just get up and wink?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's cheeky. Will they get a warning here, the Warriors, or will they just get someone binned straight up, Luai Styles?
Raven 187, have you ever hit more than one multi on a single day? Very, very rarely, but it has happened. It's obviously very rare, though. If multis were easy to hit, especially the extent that I go to with them, then we'd all be millionaires. That's what I say. If they were easy, we'd all be millionaires by now.
Absolutely.
5 out from the line here, the Rabbitohs. Guy Arrow, who won the initial penalty, back on their own side of halfway. They are just now a couple of meters short, looking to hit back and potentially take the lead. Inside ball here for Aitken. Ewan Aitken's in my try scorer multi. Second rowers are doing well this season. Harvey goes left. At the back it goes for Ewan Aitken, who pops the pass up for the number 10 there, Kalaumatangi, who has scored the try.
I almost put him in my multi.
Up the middle, the prop, Kalaumatangi. He's a little bit of a try-scoring machine. The Rabbitohs hit back.
He is a bit of a try-scoring machine. I'm bummed now.
Bloody, I had a choice between Kalaumatangi and Aitken. The only reason I went with Aitken, really, is because he was possible to put in a combo. There were so many try-scoring options in this game. I wanted to have a couple of combos.
I mean, rough. That's pretty much when my multis always hit when I've got no money on them. Cat Lego, I hope it's a high-scoring game. I got 2 multis on this one. One of them's a bit out there, so we'll see how that goes.
I remember the time that I had a multi on the screen, and the multi hit, but it turns out I hadn't hit confirm bet on Sportsbet.
Worst.
Yeah, I was not happy that night.
Absolute worst.
Latrell with the conversion from just to the left of the post. Kalaumatangi scores. Latrell converts, and the Rabbitohs lead 6 points to 4.
Should have had him kick it on Wednesday.
Well,
an extra 8 points on top of that scoreboard would have been lovely.
Easy to say that with the benefit of hindsight, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But after that first ridiculous kick from Cleary, you should have stepped back.
What do you want about UFC? Who's minus 30?
Oh, there was someone put a bet on.
Ah.
So if you scroll back up, there's another bet about New South Wales.
You put 1K. Oh, you put 1K on New South Wales plus 30. Jesus. Somebody likes to live dangerously. 6 points to 4 it is here, though. The Rabbitohs have claimed the lead. Just the missed conversion between the two teams. But they might get a little bit of a roll on here, Wayne Bennett's boys.
Maybe.
35 out from their own line now on play 4. See some of these passes from dummy half. Whew. Fifth and last now on the 40. Back to Latrell, who comes up into the line to take the kick. And it's well read by Wateni Zalesniak. That hair, the long lion locks flowing behind him, brings it back to the 25 in midfield. So interesting, interesting little note, because I know that you don't know it. I just want everybody to know. Luke Metcalf used to play for the Sharks, and we let him go.
I think a few of us knew that, to be honest.
On halfway. Sorry, what?
I think a few of us knew that, to be honest.
Up over halfway, fifth and last, Warriors. 40 out from the line, actually, and Harris Tavita puts it high. It's a nice kick, but a little too heavy, and a simple take at the back for Bentley Harpe. Not a big kick return, though. It was a good chase from the Warriors. Rabbitohs have it 10 out from their own line. Uraf, you remember running up to get man of the match, but it was another guy with the same name as you. I shouldn't laugh, I suppose.
Awesome. That's awesome. You can only laugh at that.
Johnston with the hit up. Bentley pops it off for Arrow. Arrow bumps self one, heads across field, then he's brought down. Nia Corey gets him round the ankles. Fifth and last, Humphreys puts this one high. Nickel Clockstad. Jeez, is this his first touch tonight? Oh, and he's been dumped on his head. He's just flipped over the top of the tackler there.
He's either just come on the field or he's been very quiet start, old Nickel Clockstad.
Yeah, very quiet. Rob G. Ahoy.
Ahoy!
Piripi, Takura. Let's go, lads. Early stage, more points. Double pump there from Nickel Clockstad. Space for Pompey, but a great legs tackle there by Jai Arrow, of all people, ranging across and cutting that play down. What the hell was Jai Arrow even doing out there on the right edge?
He thought he was Dan Gagai.
Fifth and last.
Oh!
They go down the left side. The pass out the back for Pompey. Puts the step on. Cuts back in field. And that'll be a handover. Inside the 10, I think it is. Jai Arrow, he's puffed after that effort.
Clearly not Dan Gagai. Who have I got on my bets? I can't even think now.
6 points to 4 it is. Still early days in this one, yes. Early stage, more points coming. More points from both teams. You would expect a very high-scoring game. But then I said that a couple of times last night.
Yes,
well, one of them ended up eventuating, of course. That Cowboys-Tigers match. As the Rabbitohs send it left. But not finding any space here in the Warriors' defensive line. Kalaumatangi up to halfway. Resentful for life for Ahoy, mate. Fifth and last,
Ahoy.
Latrell to do the kicking again. Sends it down the middle of the field. Warriors let it bounce. Nickel Clockstad bounces awkwardly.
Oh.
It pops up in the end, though, for Wateni Zalesniak, but the kick chase is on him. And the Warriors, not taking the ball on the fall, have put themselves under the pump here.
Aware the second bounce.
Through the hands left, they go again. The Warriors finding some space. The right edge defense of the Bunnies there, a little susceptible. Tuivasa Shek now in midfield. Rob G, yes. Super Rugby finals next weekend. Can't wait. All my teams are still there. Chiefs, Crusaders, Blues. The kick downfield now for Alex Johnston. And a wall of Warriors defenders there to meet him. And we've had another, we've had the couple of tries, of course, but we've had another grinding opening 15 minutes to a match. Such
Slow
is the nature
burn to start this Super Sunday.
Such is the nature of Origin weekends. Quite frankly.
It's It's like we look at it as such a slow grind. It's like the players probably do not feel like it's a slow grind at all. They probably
No.
hear this. They probably hear that description of their games and think, "Mate, you should have been out there."
And it's probably excruciatingly hot.
Yeah, it looks. Apparently it's quite cool in Sydney today. So the sun's nice, but apparently it's quite chilly, according to my nana, though.
There we go. Jeez, they
Who must
could have gone left again there, the Warriors, but deciding for the safe option. Tuivasa-Sheck just takes it into contact. They do break away left now. And the double pump from Metcalf to Capewell. Capewell cuts back in field. Metcalf still in support. What a tackle from Jaden Sullivan. But they are starting to blitz the Bunnies down that left edge. Fisher Harris in midfield.
When
Takes it to the 30. Fifth and last. Harris Tavita kicks it over the top. Contestable ball for Wateni's Lesniak, who bats it back, but it's fallen for the Bunnies and they're away. One-on-one with Egan. He spins away from him, does Humphries. Still going. Brings it back to the 40. And a little stroke of luck there for the Bunnies, but they'll take it. Jeez, those passes from dummy half, honestly.
I think every single one of them has been forward.
As Jairo now brings it inside the 40. Bunnies on the front foot. You were asking if somebody's coming back?
Yeah, when's Cranky Pants back?
Who's that? Oh, Cody Walker.
Yeah, that one.
I'm not sure.
I like how you knew exactly who I meant, though.
I had to think about it. Oh, Latrell down the short side. He's got Bentley Harpe in and away. Loses the ball over the line. He's lost it over the try line. Bentley Harpe did all the hard work. And then he has spilt it.
Look at it.
No try. And he's also hurt himself.
Nah, you're fine, mate. Keep going.
We're seeing some players hurt themselves after try scoring or try scoring opportunities.
Oh,
and he's in touch anyway.
And he lost it. In touch and lost it. Hey, Maddie, if you've got $1 million, you can pay for us to license to show you the game. If not, go away.
Jeez, that's a bit harsh.
Sorry.
I mean,
if it was only one comment, I might not have been so harsh. But
I understand. I started the whole $1 million license joke, but I think you took it a little bit too far when you're like, and sod off.
Nobody wants to watch you. We want to watch the game. Well, go find somewhere to watch the game then, because, almost 6,000 subscribers begs to differ. Oh, sorry. Apparently I woke up with no filter.
South Sydney with a good opportunity there, just couldn't get through. Well defended on their own goal line there, the Warriors. Here's Capewell. Met hard by Harvilli and Sullivan. A couple of the smallest players on the field, and they put Capewell down with ease. Floppy play the ball, but some space opens up for Egan, and they're offside here, the Rabbitohs. Marcus not square, and Wade Egan suckered them into that. Hook, line, and sinker. He brought them in. And he draws the penalty. 6 points to 4. Metcalf will find touch. And he finds touch 35 out from the Rabbitohs line. Ham Prasad reckons the Rabbitohs will win. Harris Tavita onto Egan. Fisher Harris rumbles it up in midfield. Manuel Vinson, ahoy, mate.
Ahoy.
Now, Metcalf to Capewell, who spins in contact. 20 out from the line. Another scrappy play the ball from Capewell. Metcalf heads across to the right. Numbers and space here for Wateni Zelezniak. Puts the fend on. But he can't get away from Isaiah Tass. 10 out from the line. Warriors swing it back into midfield. Clark to Egan. The double pump from Harris Tavita. It ends up being a dummy. He nearly got through. 5 out from the line. Still 2 tackles up their sleeve. Capewell hands it off inside to Barnett. 5th and last, 10 metres out. To the right they go. Metcalf, crossfield kick for Wateni Zalesniak. It worked before. Why not try again? It's batted back. Play on. Still 5th and last, and they're trapped with the ball now, the Warriors. So the tactic is a simple one, and the tactic is pretty clear. Get close enough to the line, and Wateni Zalesniak is just going to outleap Alex Johnston all day.
Yeah, well.
Didn't quite pan out for the try on this occasion, but clearly won the battle in the air. Batted the ball back and gave them a chance. Semi Salsa says Warriors are the worst sports franchise in New Zealand history. Jeez, that's a bit rough. Did everybody wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning or something? There's some aggression out there on this Sunday afternoon. I'd say that the Warriors are getting a fair bit right at the moment overall in the season. I mean, it could go catastrophically wrong from here. It's still early days. You can't write anybody off just yet, or you can't sign, steal, or deliver anybody just yet either. Like, we're only round 13. There's still half the season to go. But geez, they're doing all right at the moment. As the Rabbitohs here off the back of the penalty, fine touch, 25 out. Halau Matangi. 15 from the line. Slow play the ball, but it's still there. Havili goes left. Humphreys out the back for Latrell, who's up in the line, as you would expect him to be. 10 metres out. No point in him hanging back. Totola's on the field. Jeez, he snuck on. To the right they go. And Sullivan almost breaks through. Quick play the ball from dummy half. Diving over the line. It's Ewan Aitken, is it? He's held up anyway. And that'll be the handover. Oh, Ewan Aitken, that was nearly another tick off the multi. And we've got down in back play. Oh, please tell me that's not Mitchell Barnett. Oh, it's Mitchell Barnett.
Oh, no.
What's happened to him? Oh, he's had one of his own players land on his leg.
Ooh.
Harris Tavita is. Oh, it's sort of his right foot kind of jammed into the dirt.
Yeah.
And then Harris Tavita fell on top of him.
Maybe it's not too bad.
Oh no. Not only is this terrible for the Warriors, this is disaster for New South Wales. That leg rub looks nice, though. I wouldn't mind one of those. Especially after an entire weekend of standing calling footy games.
Right.
Oh, whilst we've got this little break in play, Wolfie wants to know Michelle's honest opinion if Haas will leave the Broncos.
Yeah, I saw that report earlier today. I did send it to Dan. Dan would like him to go to the Sharks.
I was only joking, though. We can't afford him. I mean, it'd be great, but we can't afford him.
I mean, why not? If you're giving your all every week to a team that is not giving their all, why not? Why wouldn't you leave? Like, you know what? Stuff is. I want to win. I want to play for a team that's got, you know, an ethic out there, a good work ethic. Why not? Indeed.
Mitchell Barnett is up and about after his leg rub, by the way.
Yeah.
So that is great. Oh, wait, he's down again. Oh,
Broncos
God, he's down again.
Oh,
He was up. He was up and back in the attacking line, and then he was down again. Next shot.
Oh, well,
Where is he now?
So he's on.
He's gone.
Ahead of. He's off. Someone called Ford is on. But yeah, Wolfie, the Broncos aren't in a rebuild. They're in a destruction. They're self-destructing.
Metcalf kicks.
They're in an implosion.
Metcalf kicks down to Alex Johnston, who fends away from one. but he's wrapped up in midfield by Harris Tavita. 20 out from their own line. The Rabbitohs back in possession. This has been a tense battle. The Rabbitohs at the moment are taking it to the Warriors up front and matching them. I don't know that they can do this for the full 80 minutes. But I'm sure Wayne Bennett will have them up for it. Short side on play 3 and bumping up over halfway.
They're certainly looking a little out of control. So
I'm still bewildered as to how bad they were last night. 5th and last. Humphreys puts this kick up.
The Broncos fan.
Tests it out with Tenny Zalesniak, who takes it well in the face of the kick chase. And the Warriors will start this 5 out from their own line. A Tommy Turboless Manly. I mean, I know it was at home and it was the first time they've played the Broncos at Brookie for about 72 years. So I understand the excitement. For those who are new, by the way, I'm prone to exaggeration. But my exaggerations are obvious. Like it's usually somewhere in the it's usually somewhere in the 70s. That's when you know I'm exaggerating. As Metcalf gets this kick away on the 5th and last, straight down the throat of Latrell, who charges back into contact, the big man.
Wolfie, they're going to have to lose pretty much every game from now until September to get the spoon. It's doable, that's for sure. But I
think the Knights and the Titans are going to have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, Parramatta and the Panthers are picking themselves up off of the canvas. So, yeah, but those other two that you mentioned. So, yeah, but they'll definitely be bottom 5 with the way they
Space out to the left here for the Bunnies. But they cut back in field. An unmarked man out to the left. Would have been Alex Johnston. Sticking up the middle. Seems pretty clear for both of these teams, an attempt to just wear each other out up the middle. Short side on the 5th and last. They're going to run here, the Bunnies. Cut out pass to Johnston, who kicks back in field for Latrell, who knocks it on into the hands of the Warriors. The idea was right. The execution was almost right. Millimeters. 0 tackle for the Warriors. 10 out from their own line.
I swear,
Regan F. Thank you very much, Regan, for the kind words. Oh, excuse me. I nearly burped. Well, I did. I just nearly burped into the microphone. As with Tenny Zalesniak. 25 out from the line.
Latrell looks svelte and, very, very trim. And I swear, the following week, he looks like he's just eaten the all-you-can-eat buffet at Sizzler 3 times round. Goodness me.
Angling this kick towards the sideline is Metcalf from inside the 40, but finding touch 35 out. Didn't get a lot of distance on it at all. So just to recap here, the only try scorers so far, 1 each, with Tenny Zalesniak for the Warriors, unconverted by Metcalf. They scored that inside the first 5 minutes. But then the Rabbitohs hit back. Allow Matangi with the try there, converted by Latrell Mitchell, 6 points to 4.
Nah, look, Liu, it's not like that. You can't base them on their looks. Yes, Reece Walsh is a very pretty man, but he, there's eyes and there's eyelashes, but, he does have moments of brilliance. He just needs to rein it in and pull his ego into play, and then he'll have more moments of brilliance. I mean,
Rabbitohs up over halfway. Cut out pass, creates space here for Bentley Harpe. Gets on the outside. Bentley Harpe fires the pass back in field. Intercepted. And here goes Pompey now with Nickel Clockstad in support. End-to-end stuff starting now. Nickel Clockstad puts the foot down. Accelerates for the sideline, but he's tackled 30 out from the line. Front foot ball here for the Warriors. Numbers to the right, and that's where they go. But now cutting back in field. Rocco Berry beats one. Steps around another. And he takes the tackle, 10 out. Tackle 2. Big opportunity here for the Warriors. Metcalf drops it off to Capewell inside. 10 from the line on tackle 3. It's on here for the Warriors. But the Rabbitohs defensive line is reset. Fisher Harris, the captain. Back and raring to go, looking for a try. 2 tackles left. Metcalf to Clark. Inside ball for Niokore. Beats one. Gets to the line, Niokore, but he's held up.
So close.
So close. Yeah, for the Warriors. Fifth and last. They go out the back for Metcalf. And now Nickel Clockstat. 6 again. A set restart on the last tackle. What a coach killer. Oh, Wayne Bennett. Somebody check on him in the coach's box, please. The Rabbitohs were on fire down the other end of the field. A cheeky little intercept by this man, Aaron Clark. Fighting his way now for the line. A metre short on play 2. Somebody in the chat room said Aaron Clark for player of the match. Metcalf, cut out pass is intercepted. And Alex Johnston's going to run the length of the field. Perhaps Tuivasa-Sheck's got the angle on him. RTS is tracking him down. Does he have enough pace? He doesn't. Alex Johnston scores in the corner. It's tick number 2 off the multi. And it's the Rabbitohs extending their lead. 10 points to 4, the kick to come. We've just seen 3 intercepts in the space of about 3 minutes. Alex Johnston plucks it out of the air. And if he doesn't get it, Watene Zelezniak scores untouched in the corner.
Alex Johnston is absolutely not underrated. Top try scorer for the Rabbitohs last season or the season before. He's definitely not underrated.
If he doesn't pluck this one out of the air, Watene Zelezniak scores for the Warriors.
Oh,
That is a big, big intercept and a big turnaround in the momentum. Everybody else has given up. Nobody but Roger Tuivasa-Sheck was chasing there. So if he did get chopped down, there would have been some very alerted players in back play suddenly springing to life.
no, he's not in my same game multi. Damn, I had Latrell. Why wasn't Latrell in support so he could pass it to Latrell?
We're halfway there. GWZ, Alex Johnston.
There you go. Most tries at a single venue. Alex Johnston just took the lead.
10 minutes left in this opening half. Latrell from the sideline. He's over on that left edge sideline, not the favoured side for a left-footed kicker.
Do you get points for effort in your fantasy league?
Oh, he's got it on target, Latrell, and it's hooking back. It's right down the middle. Latrell lets what little crowd there is know about it and moves back into position with an almighty strut. Did you see that? Those shoulders were moving. Back into position he goes. It's 12-4 for the Rabbitohs. Mr. Ed's dead. Says peace all. Ahoy, Dan and Michelle over there on Twitch. Ahoy, Mr. Ed's dead.
Mr. Ed's dead. Ahoy.
Twelve
Nothing
points
when
to
you win.
4, and now here he is on YouTube. Probably on. You know what? He's probably on Facebook as well. Let's see. Has he done the triple header?
Just following us on all.
Oh, not yet.
all platforms. What a
Not
legend.
yet, but on Facebook, Clarky Repia. Ahoy there, mate. Clarky says up the Waz. Well, the Waz need a lift at the moment. 12 points to 4. The Rabbitohs ambushing them.
Did you tip the Rabbitohs?
Yes. Yeah, remember
okay, we
remember
are
I
on
said at the top of the stream, 9 out of the last 10 between these two. The Rabbitohs have won.
Yeah.
So it's obviously
that's
a
right.
pretty clear bogey team, which has swayed
have
my
a-
selection.
Do you have the Roosters and Panthers as well?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ah. So we've tipped the same for the 3 games today. So no matter the outcomes,
Yep.
I'm still going to be ahead of you in the tipping.
Mm-hmm. For this week.
For
this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Very quick to add that in, weren't you?
Well, there's still half a season to go. We could both end up down the bloody bottom behind UFC, heaven forbid. We'd never hear we'd never hear the bloody end of it if we finish behind UFC. We don't hear the end of it now, and we're miles ahead of him.
Oh, I need to continue to stop caring because apparently that's what's kept me in front.
PK Man says, up the Warriors, big fan, go Warriors. And it is the Warriors in possession here with Tenny Zelezniak. Brings it back to the 30. Fisher Harris bumps away from the first tackle. They come back at him. Little Havili in there like a gnat. A little tank. TH says Warriors themselves. are also their bogey team. Jeez. The Warriors supporters are very critical of their own team, aren't they? I thought they're going very well this year overall. Fifth and last, Taras Tavita puts this one up. Contestable ball. Latrell's under it, loses it. Tuivasa-Sheck drops it back. And it's play on. 6 more tackles. No, still fifth and last. Latrell didn't get a touch on it. So still fifth and last. Jackson Ford grubbers through for himself. He's winning the chase to the ball. It pops up, though, for Rocco Berry. Rocco Berry with the most opportunistic try you will ever hope to see. It's not been awarded yet, and it's gone up as no try. And there's not a whole lot of excitement here amongst the Warriors. A lot of blood on his jersey, though.
It's like, why does it look like a bird's pooped on the side of his head?
Oh, has he got the Vass on, does he? The cut.
Yeah, I think they've tried to stem some bleeding there.
The Jackson Ford puts the grubber kick through. One of the Rabbitohs chasers falls over. That's what created the space for him to get through. And he's been taken out here. This could be, honestly, this could be penalty try territory. You're allowed to go shoulder to shoulder, but I think the moment Humphrey sticks his arm out, it's game over. There. Shoulder to shoulder, that's fine. That little jostle. Okay. I mean, this is what happens when... Oh, there's the gusher. Oh, boy, he's been busted open again.
Oh.
Well, an opportunistic try here for Rocco Berry and the Warriors.
Well, who had him in there anytime try scorer?
Well, I would have. I just decided to go with the 2 wingers instead. Opportunistic, but it's a try nonetheless. 12 points to 8. The kick to come from right in front or right beside the post anyways.
Wow.
Probably unlucky to not get 6 again there. These did look like Latrell got a cheeky little touch on that.
Yeah, I was going to say, he kind of copped a little bit of a smack in the face there too.
Warzone, Captain George, ahoy there. Welcome along. Mark Parkinson, ahoy. Warriors easy win. Only warming up. My phone is unlocked in my pocket again.
Oh,
How?
Dude.
How does this keep happening?
Why is it even in your pocket? Put it on the table.
Sammy Salsa says bunnies by 22. I think Sammy posted that right before that try, though.
Oh,
As
God.
Metcalf. Okay, if Metcalf doesn't kick this one, then you hook him. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. Okay,
You missed it?
now you hook him from kicking duties. It's
Oh, yeah,
12
easy.
points to 8.
I feel like it looked like it was hooking back, but it wasn't hooking back quick enough.
Also, can somebody please get Jackson Ford off to get cleaned up? Latrell off for a HIA.
Latrell. I told you he got copped it.
Ah,
I told you he copped a forearm to the face in that
he
attempt
doesn't
at
understand
ball.
it, though. Wayne Bennett
So
doesn't
that's a
understand it.
try. Am I the only one that saw that? Obviously not, because the independent doctor's seen it.
Well, the doctor saw it, yes. The independent doctor saw it. Latrell obviously didn't feel it. He's like, what? Oh, that. Dear
Yeah,
God, that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I told you he copped one in the face.
7 minutes to go till half time. Hey,
Yeah,
can you hold the fort for a couple of minutes, please?
sure.
Home emergency.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but righto. The Warriors, I don't have a team sheet, so I'm just going to keep calling them all. They're all Warriors. I'm not going to give you exact names, but they're working their way up the middle now. After that, set to restart, after the kickoff again, after the try, I should say. And if you're just joining us, it is South Sydney 12 to the Warriors 8 with just over 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. The Warriors, they're working their way up the middle of the field. In their fourth tackle now. What are they going to do? Oh, little short, little pass there, but he's well wrapped up by the Rabbitohs defense. And they're going the big kick on the fifth and last. They're all under it. The sun's in their eyes, and it's bounced. And it's bounced. Beware the second bounce. The Warriors, they've tried to get it back, but they've dragged the Rabbitohs back into the... Oh, no, he wasn't in the in goal. He was just on the outside. So the Rabbitohs have got the ball back, and they're going to make their way out of... out of their line. So it's amazing, of course. As soon as Dan walks away and I have to attempt to call the game, my dog starts playing up. Beware that second bounce though, but I think was it Blake Taff? Is that who was back there in the headgear for the Rabbitohs? Apologies, I'm not as good on the players' names as Dan is, and I also don't have a cheat sheet in front of me, which I try to plan to have for the next couple of games. So yeah. Can't keep up with the chat room at the moment, so you're going to have to just talk amongst yourselves, and whoever's modding out there, please show appropriate comments if they're hidden. The Warriors have got the ball back. Second tackle, still just making their way, marching up the middle of the field. They're about, oh no, they've got the offload. Trying to make something out of nothing here as they work towards that right edge again. But the Rabbitohs defense is holding strong. 20 meters out. It was a terrible play, the ball. And they've been penalised for it. Absolutely awful play, the ball. By old mate who has looked like he's run around with white spray paint on his head. I don't know who it is. Yeah, that's a terrible play, the ball.
What did I miss?
So the Rabbitohs are going to get the ball back here. Are you back?
Yeah, what did I miss?
Not much.
Oh. Yeah, I had a Woolworths delivery right before the stream started, so I haven't had a chance to put anything away yet. And somebody was cheekily digging through all the bags looking for a Treatos.
Oh,
And I just
I
heard all. I heard all the.
Remembered you had ice cream out there.
I heard all the rustling. I heard all the rustling, and then I heard like this drop. And yeah, so I thought I'd better go out and see what's going on there. So 4 minutes left in this opening half, 12 points to 8. No damage was done in my time gone.
Nah.
But it does seem like the Warriors were dominating territory in that little spell.
Apparently my commentary is not as good as yours. I'm a regular Ray Warren.
You're a regular Ray Warren?
Apparently he's a shit caller, according to that comment. Thanks, Yuraf.
I don't even see that one.
Yep. Oh, it's held for review, so that's right there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see those. As Nickel Clockstad in possession. Brings it up over halfway. 3 minutes left to go in the opening half here. 12 points to 8. And I can't believe that Lucas Metcalf has missed that conversion that he missed. Almost going straight through here near Corey. That's a good run. Down the short side, Metcalf kicks over the top. Johnston's back, though. Wins the race to the ball, but he is tackled in goal. Goal line dropout incoming. 3 minutes to play.
Who's number 14 for the Rabbitohs?
Jai Gray.
Oh, Jai Gray.
Yeah, little Mighty Mouse.
I was thinking, God, I know this guy's name, and I'm pretty sure it's not Blake Taff.
No, well, Blake Taff plays for the Bulldogs. So.
That too. I need a cheat sheet, don't I? Innocent anglerfish, thank you. I definitely, absolutely need more practice.
Short dropout taken by the Warriors. And see, this is why it's embarrassing being behind you on the tipping comp, because you don't even know who plays for who. God damn it. Second phase play here for the Warriors. And Jackson Ford.
Thanks, Jim.
5 out from the line.
Thanks, Yuraf. Oh, Ray Warren's pretty damn good, though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, whoever put Ray Warren in a negative light, holy hell, hard taskmaster. Space out to the right. Nickel Clockstad gets up and goes again. He was tripped, but he dives over and scores the equalizer for the Warriors.
What the hell was that pose? I don't know if anyone you can see that, but he gets up and he goes and stares at the camera. And there was just no excitement in that post-try celebration. I don't know if it was supposed to look like that, but my God.
The one-on-one tackle missed here by Isaiah Tass. As Nickel Klokstad cuts back on the inside, the hands dropped off him so he could get up and go again. He wasn't held.
For his kids, okay.
But is Luke Metcalf going to kick the goal? Is he even going to be given the chance?
Wasn't Chance a goal kicker?
Two of us, a Sheck can kick. Yeah. Wade Egan can probably kick. Jesus, Kurt Capewell can kick. Metcalf is from the Sharks, yes.
I was wondering if you'd see that. Look, honestly, Ray Warren hasn't been in the game for so long. I don't remember that about him. But yeah, I know that a lot of the other guys, I mean, they don't have a choice. You have to learn the names. Because if you don't, then yeah, I mean, you kind of just look like a racist old dude. But we go to the trouble to learn the names, and if we can't really pronounce them,
Luke Metcalf
moment,
to kick his first goal of the day.
absolutely,
He finally puts one through, and the Warriors are going to take the lead into halftime. Can you believe it? 14 points to 12.
Straight into the sunshine.
It took me about, so that's the halftime break. It took me roughly 6 months, I think, before I was comfortable saying Nawanga Nitawase.
Oh, I still can't say it.
He was always just Marky Mark when he was playing for the Wallabies.
See,
Now that he's come over to the Roosters and I see him every week, it's like, yes, Nawanga Nitawase. And of course, there's for the Storm just last night, Kamakamitha. Chameleon.
That's pretty easy though. But like, I can't say Tino's last name.
No.
But we
and by the time I attempt it, the game would be over. So I just call him Big Tino.
I feel like working in customer service over the many years that I've done so has also helped me to learn names a little bit quicker, because you can just kind of look at some names and you know how they're said based on just knowing and working with people of all races and backgrounds and whatnot. So but yeah, some of the names out there, and then you get them wrong for 10 seasons in a row, and then someone like Papali'i comes out and goes, oh yeah, it's not Papali, it's Papali'i. It's like, why did you correct us after the first season, stupid? Why did you wait till like your 200th season?
Yeah.
So but we're always, my surname is always, I'm not going to tell you my surname, but it's always pronounced incorrectly. So it's just the way life is. Okay. All right. Who had the Warriors up 14-12 over the South at halftime? Wait. Who in the chat room was talking about the Warriors being up at halftime and they're going to lose it and then come back to win? Was that the way it went?
Warriors would be up early and then fall off and give up the lead and win in the final 10.
Mm-hmm. Backyard fights. Oh, just go down to that Queenslander pub in oh God, what's that suburb that starts with M that's in Logan?
What's this?
I can't think what it's What's the
Can I hold backyard fights like how Dan Hooker did?
You didn't kill the fun. It's all good, Uraf. It's all good. I'm trying to think, what's the suburb of Marsden? That Queenslander pub in Marsden. Go there and have a backyard fight. I'm sure once you step into the place, it's just a fight waiting to happen. So the Craxton, the Crackton. No, it definitely didn't kill the vibe, you're off. It's just, the vibe changes as the chat goes on. So it's all good. And it's hard to
Yes.
keep up with the chat when there's only one of us commentating.
Miss Seppa Isamala, thank you for the live up the wires over there on Facebook. 213 Loz need Capewell to score in this one. Lomax for the Eels. Nwanga Tuase and Savage for the Raiders Roosters game. Hey, actually, multis for the next game. I haven't had a chance to set it up yet.
Oh, should I set mine up quickly?
So I've gone Panthers, Eels. I've gone To'o, Adokar, Lomax, Talangi,
Yeah, that
Iongi.
sounds pretty
And I'll
good.
tell you what, here's the funny story behind Blaze Talangi and Isaiah Iongi. The reason that I've comboed them is because Blaze Talangi, former Eel, now plays for the Panthers. Isaiah Iongi, former Panther, now plays for the Parramatta Eels. I've got them looking to score tries against their old team. I mean, do you notice that? We saw it with Bateman the other night. Cowboys versus the Tigers. When you're coming up against your old club, you just lift. You're determined to get across that try line. It can be a hindrance
Absolutely.
or it can be a benefit. So I've got Talangi and Iongi comboed up. And Liam Martin, anytime try scorer. So, and then later on, we've got the four legs in the Roosters Raiders game. Nwanga Tuase, as said, Ethan Strange, because in the last 4 or 5 games, the Roosters have been leaking tries to the opposition halves. So Ethan Strange, Sandon Smith, and our good friend Sebastian Chris in a combo, and Daniel Tupou comboed with Hudson Young. Would have had Hudson Young just straight up, but
How do you do the combo?
well,
Like, how do you
just
do
scroll down to the price in the try scorer markets. Just scroll down to combos.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and it obviously pays less, but you cover a little bit more ground.
Well, I've got any time to score two or more, 3 or more, last try scorer, first or last try scorer, first try or first or second try scorer, first, second or third try scorer. So I don't have a combo option.
Let's see, sports bet,
There's so many different things you can do in these
player combo markets.
Player markets.
Yeah, player combo markets.
Where's that?
It's not in top markets. It's not in try scorer markets. It's in player combo markets.
Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Oh, God. Okay. So player... Goodness me. Player A or B to score a try. Okay, gotcha.
That's the one.
A or B to score a try.
14 points to 12. Warriors up at halftime. Opportunistic try, to say the least, but they'll take it because the Rabbitohs got a somewhat opportunistic try as well. So it kind of nullified each other in that respect. Talking, of course, about the intercept. Intercepts are opportunistic, aren't they?
It's dangerous that you teach me how to use this thing. Considering I'm up about $600 this year.
I was going to say maybe I'll win you more money. Good Lord, I was about to start calling the game. They're showing halftime highlights. I thought they were back out already. So 14 points to 12. The Warriors with the lead. 53% possession. So, look, they had a possession and territory advantage. So, they probably should be ahead by more.
All right.
And they would be, wouldn't they, if Metcalf could kick goals? They should actually be up 18-12. Completion rate has been pretty even. Line breaks even. Missed tackles even. Penalties and errors pretty even.
All right. I'm going to go Dylan Brown, Casey McLean, and then To'o/Blaze Talangi. Does that sound
Oh, here he is, Barnett. An update on Barnett. Oh, no, please don't be an ACL.
He gone. Bet return.
Oh, he's on a crutch. He's in the sheds at
Oh,
half time
God.
on a crutch. Mitchell Barnett is not only a huge loss for the Warriors, monstrous for the Blues.
I thought you were going to say he's a huge human, which he kind of also is.
Well, that would also be true.
Porzingis.
That would also be true.
If you
But
know
that
who
is
Kristaps
massive.
Porzingis is, you would get that. Does anyone in the chat room know who Kristaps Porzingis is?
Laurie Daly, send out a call to Terrell May and ask forgiveness for overlooking him in the first place. Terrell May to come in.
Jason Dunn, ahoy, welcome.
Jace, ahoy, mate.
Oh yeah, Jim. Yeah, Buffy's back to his normal shithead self. Can I say that?
You already did.
He's a jerk. He was still a little bit off this morning, but he had his dinner. And I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I took him for a walk, and you know, you're a responsible dog owner. You pick up after them. And when I was picking up after him, I noticed what had come out of him, which was the bandage he ate after he had surgery 2 weeks ago. So yeah. I feel like that's probably why he was not feeling the greatest last night, because that was trying to get through his system, which 2 weeks after the fact probably should have come out a little while ago. But yeah, stupid dog. Who eats bandages? Good Lord. Oh, there you go. Harp Fit, Captain Redbeard. They know who I'm talking about. Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, he didn't have a stellar season. He was battling illness for most of it, but yeah. I reckon that he's going to be well traded out of Boston, Kristaps and Drew Holiday. And I saw a rumor that they're going to trade Giannis to Boston, and I'm like, no, we don't want him. I don't want that petulant man-child on my team with his ball and chain brother bringing up the rear. Stuff that. So
Muzzle
yeah.
Flash says that the Blues could put David Clemmer in Mitchell Barnett's place. Now, there's a name that hasn't been heard around Origin for quite some time.
Isn't he retired?
I don't know that he voluntarily retired. He was more just not playing well enough to get selected. Terrell May to come in. It has to be, surely. Was struggling to think who else. I mean, I had Terrell May in my team in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see if Laurie picks him.
Can they go up against Corey Horsbrook, because they reckon he's going to be back in?
Resentful for life, says Fogarty for Queensland halfback. I think Fogarty would be just a look. If DCE is going to get dropped, which he's not, but if DCE gets dropped, I think it'll be Dearden that takes over, because Dearden's a pick for the future. I mean, Fogarty's already in his 30s. There's no point moving laterally. If they're going to make such a big change by dropping their captain and starting halfback, you don't put somebody just as old in. You go backward. You go younger. You put Dearden in. But that's not going to happen. Queensland's changes are going to be up front. They're going to change the forward pack. Big Red, Corey Horsburgh will come in. Jai Arrow will come in. Maxi Plath, if he's fit, he'll come in. And they'll have a lot more punch up the middle. He bloody better. Honestly, if he doesn't pick Horsburgh, certified insanity. And there's something like Horsburgh, if he doesn't get picked for game 2, he must have slept with Billy's missus or something.
Oh, God.
Because that's ridiculous. Ridiculousness.
Speaking of Origin, look at that ad that's on right now.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Game 2, Wednesday, 18th of June.
Payne Haas is 100% leaving the Broncos and going to some team that has a much better outlook better club. What's
Payne
the
Haas
word?
to the Roosters.
Okay, mate, they can't afford him either. He's going to go to a club that's got a better, what's the word? I can't think of the word, like better values, like family values and stuff like that. Payne Haas is he's very religious. He's had to deal with a lot off the field with his mum, and I feel like his brother as well, perhaps. But like he's dealt with a lot. So he wants to just go out there. He wants to play footy and not have to worry about dealing with bullshit on the field because he has to deal with enough in his own life. So I feel like he's definitely going to go to a club that's got better values and a better structure, for sure. Better support, exactly, Jason. A better support system, somewhere where he can, I don't know, not have the pressure on him as much. Could you imagine if Payne Haas doesn't have the pressure on him as much and plays up another level? Good Lord. No one would be running in his way, that's for sure. Oh, goodness me. Dan, have you wandered off or are you still there?
No, I'm still here. Muzzle flash.
Okay, cool.
Of course, we will be covering game 2.
Of course. And pending the outcome of game 2, I might be live in the studio for game 3. We will see.
Big Cash next. You've got DWZ to try and Warriors 1-12.
All right, I'll be right back.
1K at $5 odds. Well, you've already got DWZ, so jolly good luck with the rest of it. Warriors 1-12 at the moment, up by 2. An opportunistic finish to that start, to that first half. Oh, Haas to the Tigers would be insane. Yeah, who's going to be able to afford him? That's ultimately what it comes down to. Who has enough salary cap space? The Tigers probably do. But ultimately, that will be I can't see him leaving, quite frankly. I mean, this is a ploy by all player managers. When their players' contract is coming up, reach out to all the other clubs and just test the market value. It's as simple as that. I can't imagine that he'll actually leave. The Broncos will have the salary cap space for him. They will make the salary cap space for him. They can't afford to lose him. So I think at the end of the day, it's just a ploy by the player manager to try and eke out some more money. $14 points to 12 at the halftime break. The Warriors. Oh, there's the cheese up in the stands. Brandon Smith in his Rabbitohs attire. Checking out his new club from the stands. Second half off and running. Halfway through this 4-leg multi. 2 legs to go. Ewan Aitken or Luke Metcalf. Isaiah Tass or Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Feeling pretty good about it, so that's probably why it won't hit. Because did you notice the other night in the Tigers-Cowboys game, I'd given up on it, and it was Charlie Staines scoring in the last 10 minutes when I'd given up and was ready to cash out. So the fact that I'm still feeling good about this one, let's see how it goes, though. Warriors with first use of the ball in the second half. If they're the next team to score and it's converted, it'll be a dream start for them. Egan out of dummy half. Gets up over halfway. This is what was missing, I think, from the Blues attack on Wednesday night. Robson doesn't have that running game. As the Warriors put it high downfield, taken to the back by Johnston, and AJ heads across field. There wasn't much variety in the Blues attack on Wednesday night. There didn't need to be. But I'd certainly be looking at getting a Wade Egan in there. Robson did his job, though. It'd be very harsh on him. He defended like a machine. That was his role. He didn't need to do anything spectacular with the ball as Bentley Harpe stays down here. He's still not happy. It looked like he injured himself in that first half, and he's just reeled away from that tackle. Not a healthy man.
Not at all.
Fifth and last. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan clears the kick downfield. Trying to get to it on the fall here, the Warriors. But they let it bounce, and it sits up nicely at the back. Nickel Clockstad winds up. 2 points the difference in this one. Those missed conversions, will they come back to hurt? They've been getting away with, well, they've been getting away with it so far this year, the Warriors. You can only ride this luck for so long. Well, not luck, but you know what I mean. You can only get away with it for so long before it comes back to bite you. The Warriors now up over halfway. 2 tackles left. Loose pass into midfield, but Harris Tavita brings it in. Just shuffles it along there for Near Corey. Fifth and last, staying on the left edge for Metcalf to put it high. Metcalf sends it very close to the sideline and out on the full. All the way back we come. And good field position here for the Rabbitohs.
Are you talking about the carpet where I spilled the whiskey moppet? I poured some water on it. It was fine.
Junior J official. Can I ask a question about 9 plus half time? Rabbits 12 and Warriors 14. And I get Warriors 9 plus half time. Is it Warriors half time 9 plus win or lose? That bet lost because they were only ahead by 2 at the halftime break.
Yeah, bugger.
So that, I'm afraid, is a losing bet. 30 out from the line. Humphreys back inside. A nothing play, that one, but just setting up for the next phase. And they stay left. Havili pops it up for Humphreys. Humphreys beats 1. Strong carry into the 10. Fifth and last.
Muppet. I think these houses are built for families in mind, so it's,
Sullivan.
Easy cleaning.
Kalamatangi. Cut out pass here for Campbell Graham. Forward pass flicked up. It's play on, though. The kick into the end goal. And it's taken over the dead ball line by Nickel Clockstad. Wow. Souths get away with that one.
How many forward passes have they thrown this game?
And now he's limping, the poor son of a bitch. He's had an issue with his shoulder or his arm, and now he's limping. Bentley Harpe, he's in the wars out there.
Oh, well, it's probably because I put him in a multi. Oh, God.
Metcalf goes short with this dropout. And it's, he's kicked it too long. Ball's on the 20 for Latrell Mitchell. And the Rabbitohs now, 5 minutes into this second half.
Very easy.
15 out from the line. Sean Kepi, who's on the field now. 5 from the line. Rabbitohs looking to strike first here in the second half. Kalamatangi wants 2. Kalamatangi. Oh, thought he had 2, but he's held up over the line and driven back into the field of play. To the right edge they go. Humphreys, short ball. And Ewan Aitken, who's in my multi, fights his way for the line, but they drive him back.
Give it to Latrell. He's in my multi.
6 more tackles. Short ball.
Oh.
Another set restart. Humphreys takes the line on. He's a metre short. Another 6 again. Well, we saw an immediate sin bin against Jerome Luai for these multiple 6 agains. Are we going to see one here against the Warriors with no word of warning? If there's consistency, which we know there never is.
Then we will see one.
Just to the left of the post here. Rabbitohs. Havili on to Kalamatangi. Humphreys to Latrell. Pops it back inside for Campbell Graham. Graham beats 1. 5 out from the line here on play 3. Over on that right edge. They come back into midfield. Kalamatangi has to reach for that ball, and that stalled his momentum. And they chop him down a metre out. Latrell into dummy half. Now through the hands to the left, but jamming up and making the hit. The last tackle, the kick into the end goal, is just shadowed over the dead ball line. And a 7-tackle set. The Rabbitohs, after a promising start to that play, have cocked it up. 7-tackle set. So it was Rocco Berry jamming in there, wearing the number 23. He's had a jersey change at the break. That's why I didn't know who it was. I'm like, 23? Who the hell's that? It's just Rocco Berry in a fresh jumper. There we go. Doing their best to confuse me. Naming people on the left edge, playing them on the right, or vice versa. Putting guys out there with different jumpers after halftime. Offload. Second phase play here. Egan, always dangerous. Back inside for Nickel Clockstad. Beats one. Gets another offload away. Numbers here to the right for the Warriors, but cutting back in field is Halasima, and Halasima will score untouched. Beware the second phase play of the Warriors. And Halasima. The week, I don't have him in my multi. He gets himself back on the try scorer sheet.
Why does it look like he's spray painted his head white?
The Warriors up 18-12, kick to come. And it's the offloading. The second, third phase play. Destruction. Oh, Halasima, they overcommitted. There were 4 Rabbitohs overcommitting to the outside. And a simple step off the right foot. Saw them running too far across. And then off the right boot. Once he beats that tackle, 3 Rabbitohs have just overcommitted.
He just smacks him away.
And a little shove there from Isaiah Tass. But it's 18 points to 12. This conversion is no given the way that Metcalf's been kicking today.
Am I frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Just going to restart that because that looked awful for a second there. Oh, thanks. No diss. Diss, thanks.
Let's see.
Terrible,
Metcalf.
terrible colour. I'm getting it done tomorrow night.
Should be a very simple kick, but he's missed one from here before. He missed one from here in the first half. He's already got himself back into range. Can he keep that range? From right beside the post, Metcalf. He's refound the radar. And it's 20 points to 12. The Warriors up by 8.
Now, second one, innocent, I think. He kicked one directly into the sun just before half time. So he's what, 2 from 4? Yeah, look, honestly, I thought he missed it. It was directly into the sun, so I don't know.
That's the one he kicked.
Yeah, I know. I thought he missed it. That's what I'm saying.
And now the Warriors come up with a mistake on play 1. A chance. Oh, there he goes. Bentley Harpe finally. Dejected figure. Limping and crawling his way down the tunnel. The poor guy. He was in the wars today.
Well, does that mean my multi shot?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I think that's the one I used a bet return on, so that's fine.
Drum down Rabbitohs. This is a crucial piece of play now. We're only 10 minutes into the second half, but they don't want to fall any further behind, needless to say. Here's Latrell. Standing in the tackle, but he's been well taken care of today. Latrell, they haven't given him any space.
No.
10 meters out from the line now. Rabbitohs on play 2. So quite a big set of 6, I think, in the context of the game. 10 from the line.
Sorry,
Ewan Aitken. Let's get him across. 3 tackles down. Havili takes a couple of steps. He's got Kalamatangi. Now Latrell's there. Using. Oh, he was meant to be used as a decoy, I'm sure, because he loses it out the back. And it's dived on by the Warriors. And now they're broken away. Here's Metcalf, is it? Luke Metcalf in open space. Lucas Metcalf is going to get the 3rd tick off the multi. I'm going to lose the tip, but this multi looks like it's about to pay out. Are we going to go back to back? That's 3 or 4 legs down. Luke Metcalf can't kick a goal to save his life, but he can score tries.
He gave you a little 3 symbol there. He knew he was tick number 3 of your multi.
Aha. Yeah, he's like, that's for you, Dan. Sorry it wasn't in a Sharks jersey anymore.
Oh, why didn't I tip the Waz?
Oh, same here. Especially when I found out you went for the Rabbitohs. Just to be a dick, I should have changed it to the Warriors.
Oh, God.
24 points to 12. Don't you worry. This one's not over yet, though. We've seen this. We've seen this all through the weekend. Teams coming back. Well, we've seen it the past few weeks. Teams coming back. It's only 12 points at the moment. Metcalf has still got to kick the goal. He's got his radar in now, though. Daddy's misses. Got his radar in. Locked and loaded.
He's got the most tries the Warriors this season.
Oh, yeah.
Well and
He's in
truly
a...
ahead.
Luke Metcalf is, I won't say single-handedly been responsible for the Warriors' form this season, but he's been a huge part of it.
Absolutely.
And to think that the Sharks let him go to keep Matt Moylan. And now we're stuck with Nico Hines as Metcalf lines this one up. Does he keep the radar locked in? No, he doesn't.
No.
No, he doesn't.
He's no one.
It stays a 12-point ball game. And that will just, I mean, the Rabbitohs, they should still be interested anyway. It's not over. But that will keep them just a little more interested. 2 converted tries, the difference. That scoreboard pressure just doesn't have the same effect when you look up and it's 12 instead of 14. Mind you, if he kicks all the goals, this game's essentially over now.
Pretty much.
I mean, what's that, 4?
3.
3 that he's missed. Okay. So it should be 30 points to 12 if he kicks all these goals. I'm not saying they weren't hard attempts, some of them. There's definitely been 1 or 2 easy ones there.
He was kicking directly into the sunlight the first half.
Yeah. Well, they're doing the job anyway. 24 points to 12. So I now need Isaiah Tass or Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. And I've got to say, RTS hasn't looked like scoring a try, but then nor has Isaiah Tass. So that might be my undoing in this 4-legger. Egan pops it off for Nickel Clockstad on halfway. And the Warriors are rolling on here. Metcalf puts the kick up. Mitchell's under it. And Latrell heads back into midfield, running across field. He's lined up and brought down.
How many games have we seen lost based on conversions?
Yep. The Raiders. Oh, the ball has been spilt here by Jai Gray. And here come the Warriors now. They'll challenge this. The Rabbitohs, you would think.
Why not? Why not?
Well, they kind of have to. I don't know if they are or not, but they kind of have to. They've challenged it, and they are in a situation where they kind of have to. All the momentum has gone out of their game. All the sting has gone out of their attack. The captain's challenge, he's just making a tackle. There's no stripping motion there. He's just making a tackle. So this will be an unsuccessful challenge. Challenge unsuccessful. So the Rabbitohs have now lost their captain's challenge. And they're about to have to defend for their lives. 26.5 minutes to go. You would think that another try here, even if it's unconverted, another try here, you would think would seal the deal. Scrum down, 20 out in midfield. They go right for Nickel Clockstad. Takes the line on, and he's put on his back in a 3-man tackle. 15 out. Oh, slow to get up and play the ball. Trying to get that 6 again. Here's Niokore. 10 from the line in midfield. Chance here for the Warriors to put this game to bed. Metcalf heads across field, drops it off inside for Capewell. Capewell, 5 out. 3 tackles left. Egan out the back for Vormolga. He's a metre short from the line. He backs into the defence. He's nearly there. Egan sends it left for Metcalf. The double pump for Harris Tavita. And here's Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. to win the multi and win the game for the Warriors. RTS. Boys, we've got another one. Back-to-back same game multis, 2 days in a row. Glorious sights, rather. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck in the corner. Multi done.
You're loving it. Loving it. Oh, wait, he's in my multi too. Who else do I need?
And once again, of course, I go back-to-back while we're on that bloody TikTok ban. So that cheeky bugger who had a go at me never winning doesn't get to see me win back-to-back games in a row. Wouldn't you know it? Isn't that always the way? Isn't that always the way?
Absolutely. Who's in mine? I can't even. I got too many multis on. I got to find them all.
There we go. 4 legs down.
Latrell and Isaiah Tass.
I don't even care about the lost tip anymore.
Oh, I've got a shocker. Both of my multis are shocker.
We can't win the tipping contest anyway because we're part of the crew. So who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather take the multi.
Absolutely. Can
Okay.
South come back? Tyler Powell. Oh, well, they're gonna have to get on their bike very soon if they want to come back.
Luke Metcalf from the sideline has once again not had the greatest of days with the boot.
Oh, I had to go and get a chair because my ankle is absolutely killing me today. No, you're off. Mine's
Moves
dead
in,
and
strikes
buried.
it. It's hooking back. Metcalf has put one over from the sideline. 30 points to 12. Oh, Richard Trainer, thank you very much for the super chat. Haha.
Did you win $1,200 on your multi, Richard Trainer? Very nice.
Nice one. And of course,
Nice.
we had Jaden Morris won his multi last night as well.
Yeah, that was a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5K.
Yep. I need Isaiah Tass and Latrell Mitchell to get over for mine, and I don't think either of them are going to. So, yes, that's fine.
So there were a lot of Warriors supporters in the chat room earlier when things weren't looking this good for the Warriors today. They were pretty down on their team. I mean, come on,
now.
come on, Warriors fans, get with it. I don't want to say this is your year because, I mean, as far as the premiership goes, probably not. But let's face it, they're doing pretty good this season, the Warriors. Thank you very much for that super chat, Richard Trainer. Once again, cheers, mate.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, mate.
And now the Warriors come up with another mistake. Well, if the Rabbitohs are going to fight back in this game, it has to start now. Has to start now.
Is that hyphenated Harpy? Is that
Bailey Bentley Harpe, yes. Bailey Bentley
hyphenated
Harpe.
Harpe. What's his first hyphen?
Bentley.
Bailey
Bentley Harpe. Rebel Nuts, ahoy, mate. Oh, we are one subscriber away from 5,600, by the way. Richard Trainer.
Nice.
In again with another super chat as the Rabbitohs absolutely have to score this set of 6. You would think.
That's a super chat for OKC there.
Yes.
For the NBA, Dan.
I know. I was going to say, God damn it, Richard. Super chat and NBA speak can be after the game. Okay?
That's an NBA super chat right there. I love it.
6 again. 20 out from the line here. Rabbitohs. Under the pump. Can they fight their way back into this? They have to start now. Sean Kepi, 10 out from the line on play 2. They head left. Humphreys takes the line on, but the Warriors are all over him. 30 points to 12. Could have been so much worse as well. Havili to Kalamatangi. Numbers here to the right, but ducking under is Sullivan. Capewell's up on him, dragging him backwards. 2 tackles left. Havili to Kalaumatangi at first receiver again. Fifth and last, a little bit of a nothing play just to set up. Now they break it left. Humphreys to Latrell. Throws that huge ball over for Alex Johnston to get a double. That trademark Latrell three-man cutout pass. Boy, do they need that.
It certainly is becoming a trademark cutout pass, isn't it?
Boy, do they need that.
Held onto it, scored yourself, Latrell. That would have been nice for me, but
Oh, to Richard Trainer. All right. Did you want to say something very quickly to him about basketball while they line up this conversion?
It's OKC, and it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, and it is the Indiana Pacers in the championship final. After the Pacers took down the Knicks today in Game 6. Richard Trainer's obviously got his money on OKC. I feel like OKC are probably going to get it done, but the Pacers could surprise them. Halliburton's playing out of his skin at the moment. He's definitely taken those that most under.
Latrell slots it over the conversion. It's 30 points to 18, and it is still game on.
What was it he got? It was the most underrated player. Halliburton. I'm going to have to find this because I need to know exactly what it was.
Whilst you're looking that up over there on Twitch, we've got Jamie in it. Jamie says, if the Wars win, that's 2.5K for me. Very good job there, Jamie in it. Rocky 11333. Awesome. DWZ first try scorer and Metcalf anytime try. So there's a two-legger for Rocky as well. Good job there. Australia 1995 needs Latrell Mitchell. And 213 Loz needs Capewell. If he doesn't score, my two-day winning streak ends. Good luck for those over there in Twitch. Just catching up there on the Twitch chat room.
Hey,
Richard Trainer coming in with the $5. Thank you very much. Another super chat. You are, sir, far too kind. But we very much appreciate it.
James Moran. Wanker.
We very much appreciate it, Richard. And I still haven't checked out that vodka. No, mate. Sorry. I haven't.
Dan. Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is a Pacers point guard, and he was voted as the league's most overrated player by an anonymous panel of his peers.
So what, all his own teammates?
And he's literally just taken his team to the championship finals. Like, he got rated the most overrated player, and he's just turned around and gone, oh yeah, righto. So, yeah, he's a great player.
Warriors back in possession here. 19 minutes left to play. 30 points to 18. Just a couple of errors for the Warriors, just letting South back into the contest. I can't remember the last time that we've been still a quarter of the contest to go and all four legs of the multi are done. It is usually down to the wire. It's usually a final 5 or 10 minute thing as Metcalf puts this one high. Taken by Alex Johnston, down on one knee, and he charges back into contact. Capewell with some serious whiplash there. Isaiah Tass in midfield. Let's see if they've paid me out already. I might be able to use that for a cheeky other bet. Oh, yes, they have.
What's the win on it?
Huh? Sorry?
What was the win on it?
800 off $10.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice indeed. 40 out from the line here. The Rabbitohs, fifth and last. Latrell puts it high. Contestable ball. Not a lot of distance on this one. Taken by the Rabbitohs, and Latrell's backing up and goes straight through. Fires the pass over for Alex Johnston, who scores a hat-trick. And the Rabbitohs are well back in this contest. Latrell Mitchell has started to step up and take the reins. He put up the kick. He was there in support. and he threw the final pass for Alex Johnston to get a hat trick.
Oh, God.
Latrell Mitchell leading the way to bring the Rabbitohs back into this game.
Oh, my God.
Wateni Zelazniak did his absolute best, and they've stood back and watched the high ball. How many times have we seen this? The teams stand back and watch the high ball, and they go and get punished for it. 30 points to 22. The kick to come, a crucial kick incoming for Latrell, and I have no doubt he'll step up and slot it over.
How? Goodness me. I missed a couple of chats there, but there was someone who said ahoy, so ahoy.
Ahoy!
I think it was a Casey.
Caslow. Caslow says ahoy, Dan and Michelle. Ahoy, Caslow.
Caslow. Casey, I was close. Sly watching from PNG, I believe. The chat room went a bit nuts and I can't scroll back up. Alex Johnston for the hat trick. Why didn't I have that in my multi? It's usually a solid bet.
Latrell Mitchell from the sideline. He's missed it. Oh, it's hooking back. It's hooking right back. And it's through. Well, I did say he would step up and put it over. It looked like it had no chance of going over. 30 points to 24.
Caslow, there we go.
And here come the bunnies.
Clicked up very quickly and then, yeah. But, didn't Alex Johnson, didn't Latrell kick that on his, like, Instagram and then give a call out to Stephen Curry? You know, one of those kicks where it was just hooking.
I don't know.
I sent it to you.
I don't look at half the stuff you send through. I get messages from people. I do it to Jace as well. I'll get messages from people and I'll be like, that's in the I'll look at it later basket. And then later never comes. 16 minutes left to play in this one.
It should be
6 points the difference.
20, it should be 36 to 24 right now, but oh God. Are those misconversions absolutely going to play their part in this game?
And suddenly, all the momentum is with the home side. 30 out from their own line on tackle 3. Warriors up quickly. Popping the pass back for Arrow. Arrow's wrapped up and brought down by Pompey.
Oh.
Losing distance there on that play, but still in possession. 5th and last. Big kick needed here. Latrell from dummy half keeps it low and flat. And trying to trap it with the boot there was Nickel Clockstad. He slips and he's nearly slipped into touch. He has slipped into touch. Latrell Mitchell steps up and does it again.
Oh, God.
I actually think Nickel Clockstad stayed in field there.
I thought he stayed in field too, so...
Latrell gets the kick to bounce over Nickel Clockstad's foot. He picks it up, he slips, and he's out. They've captain's challenged it, but he is out. They should have waited to see the replay. His heel brushed the sideline quite clearly. Oh, boy, this game has swung on its head.
Looks a little slippery there. The Jews definitely...
There, right there. Millimeters in it.
Innocent.
Millimeters in it.
Wow. Wow, Latrell. Wow. Oh, and that he's pumped up after that result. Absolutely.
I tell you what, did I not just say moments before this onslaught that they've kept Latrell pretty well contained today?
Yeah, you did.
And then, boom, that brought him to life. He must have us in his earpiece. He heard that and was like, I'll show you, you son of a bitch. Well, there was an unnecessary offload. They've lost a lot of ground here. They do have the set restart, though. So they'll start the set here. Play one, about 25 out from the line in midfield. Quinton Paul, ahoy, mate. Andy Mawa. Ahoy, mate. And Michael Paul. Ahoy, welcome along. 15 out from the line. Humphreys. Short ball to Kalamatangi is dropped. And Metcalf comes away with it. Double knock on. But the Warriors off the hook there with 14 minutes to play. Kalamatangi knows it too, just how big a mistake that was.
Ephraim, the halftime score was 14-12 to the Warriors.
Yes. Say that with more
Very
confidence.
close. Huh?
Say that with more confidence. It was 14-12 to the Warriors.
14-12 to the Warriors.
Tyler Forge, ahoy, mate. Needs the Warriors with a 1-12. A 1-12, sorry. Rock my balls, ahoy. And here is Halasima. Bringing it out to the 20.
That's it, KO. That's it, KO. Buffer and die right when it's, crucial.
13 minutes left to play. Warriors need to turn this around. Tamare Martin might be just the man. Breaking from dummy half. As Humphreys is limping in back play. Up over halfway. Go the Warriors. Near Kore. 45 out on the 5th and last. And Harris Tavita puts it high. Latrell's under it very casually. Takes it and runs it back himself. Big Latrell. We the best 61. Ahoy there over on Twitch. Alex Johnston now with the hit up. 12.5 to play. 6-point ball game. Goal kicking has let them down at the moment, the Warriors. It's kept this game close. They should be a lot further ahead. Humphreys seems to have got that niggle out of the ankle. Up over halfway they go. Cut out pass into midfield. Graham onto Jai Gray. Gray's in open space. Needs support. Graham on the wraparound is taken down 5th and last. Here they come. The Rabbitohs. Latrell wants the kick. Latrell gets the kick. High down the middle of the field. Contestable ball where Tenny Zalesniak takes it. What a take under pressure, DWZ. That's a big moment. 11 minutes to play. Huge catch. Wayne Stretch, ahoy, mate. The Warriors are holding on for dear life. Clark bumps off one. Gets the offload back for Metcalf, who spills it. Spills it backwards, and it's not Metcalf, sorry, it's Jackson Ford. How the hell did I get those two confused? One is a big, big boy. One is not. Nickel Clockstad up over halfway now on the 5th and last. 40 out from the line. Back to Metcalf for the kick. Puts it high into the corner. Tracking back for it. Alex Johnston gets away from the first kick chase. Brings it back to the 15. 10 minutes to play. We the best. We've still got 2 more games coming up this afternoon. Parramatta versus Penrith coming up. And later on, the Roosters versus the Raiders. So plenty more action to come here. NRL, Wasted Water Sports. 10.5 minutes to go. The Rabbitohs have been pinned down this set of 6. They need a big kick. Very flat-footed. 5th and last. CJ Dunn, ahoy, mate. As Latrell from inside the 40 gets a good purchase on it. And it's taken on the full by Nickel Klokstad. Winds up. And this is good field position now as Nickel Klokstad almost goes through. Inside the last 10 minutes, the momentum has just shifted. 6 again for the Warriors. The momentum has switched back. It's the Warriors now on top, going into the last 10. 6-point lead. Momentum. 30 from the line. Midfield. 3 tackles up their sleeve. Aaron Clark. 15 out. They go right. Metcalf. Short ball to Niokore. Great tackle from Latrell Mitchell and Jai Gray. 5 out from the line. 5th and last. Metcalf with the crossfield kick. Sets it up in the end goal. Taken, leaping from the field of play. So this will be a goal line dropout. Ewan Aitken takes the ball, but he jumped from the field of play and he was tackled in goal. Nine minutes left. Time running out here for the Rabbitohs. You feel like they had their chance. That Kalamatangi knock on whilst they were on the attack, that completely stifled the momentum. Rabbitohs go short with the restart. It doesn't find 10, and it goes out on the fall. The Warriors can put this game to bed now, even with a drop goal. A single point you would think would be enough with 8 to play. They'll have a go at more, though. Guaranteed. Here they go. 5 out from the line. From dummy half, trying to wrestle his way over to Mane Martin. Just surrenders in the tackle. 2 plays down. Are they setting up the drop goal? It doesn't look like it at the moment. Where's Metcalf positioned? Tamate Martin left to Metcalf. Shows it inside. Goes out for Harris Tavita. Out on that left edge. Harris Tavita chopped down by Ewan Aitken. Still 10 out from the line. 2 tackles left. Bringing it back into midfield. Aaron Clark setting it up. I think the drop goal's incoming here. 10 out from the line. Where's Harris Tavita? Where's Metcalf? No, they're going to run it here with 7.5 to play. Metcalf kicks it in over the top. It's been taken by Halasima. Knocked back, and the cutout pass to Tuivasa-Sheck for the match winner. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck gets a double. Gets the match winner surely now for the Warriors. The momentum killer for the Bunnies was Kalamatangi's knock on all the way up the other end of the field. Ever since that moment, it's been all Warriors, and they have closed this game out. You would have to think. Oh, boy, what a game.
What a try. Sorry, I had a bit of a technical drama there. Everything died. So it was, fabulous. Thanks, Jason Dunn. Good to be back.
Panthers versus the Eels coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, later tonight, Roosters versus Raiders. Metcalf from the sideline.
Loving the puns.
6 minutes to play. Metcalf from the sideline. It's hooking back. He's had some practice now, and he's loving his time out there. 36 points to 24. You would have to think with 6 minutes left that the Warriors are home.
I'm behind again on the stream, but I'm not even bothering till the next game now because it's just doing my head in. The whole thing just dies.
And it's time to get ready. It's time to get ready for the next one as well. I still haven't got my multi up on the graphics. I haven't got the graphics done up for the multi.
Feel like we've got a bit of a 5-minute buffer between this game and the next game.
A very, very little buffer, yes. Very, very small one. So I'll have to try and set the graphics up as we're going on. Rabbitohs go short with the kickoff, and they've got the ball. Boy, wouldn't a try this set of 6 make things interesting. 20 out from the line. Here they come. Humphreys to Gray. Latrell steps back in field. He's swarmed by Warriors jerseys. Havili, short ball. And Moale, Davey Moale, held up a metre short. 2 tackles left here for the Rabbitohs. That's a shocking play, the ball. Firing it out to the right. Huge step from Jaden Sullivan. It's been lost forward by the Warriors in an offside position. Penalty to the Rabbitohs. Take the 2.
Muzzle
Take
flash.
the
What do you
2.
mean? Like between the
They
games?
tap and go.
or-
Kalaumatangi. A metre short. 4.5 to play. They
God, I'm like
absolutely
30 seconds
must
behind.
get a converted try here. The show and go from Humphreys. 5 metres out, just to the left of the post. The crash ball for Latrell. Latrell's over to score. Latrell scores. There's still 4 minutes to play. The conversion will be from right beside the post.
Latrell, you're in my multi. Thank you very much.
It's not over yet. By God, it's not over yet. Latrell Mitchell straight through 2 defenders.
He's just scored for me, so that's how far behind I am.
They'll get at least 2 sets of 6. And they're in a position where they can dominate the ball.
Who do I need? Who do I need? Who do I need?
He has got to get this kick over.
I need
Latrell, this
Isaiah
is
Tass
such a
for the
crucial
for
kick.
the match winner.
This is the game essentially on the line. Latrell, if he misses this, he puts it down the middle. Of course he does. It's 36 points to 30. 4 minutes to play. They'll get at least 2 sets of 6 at it.
Isaiah Tass for my 80th minute try scorer to net me a few hundred. Can I do it again this season?
4 minutes left to play. Hello, Lacey. Ahoy, mate.
Hello, Lacey. Oh, never mind. You didn't say ahoy to me, so
Danny T says, bloody Waz love giving us a heart attack. Wayne Bennett's unfazed by this whole thing. Latrell scored Australia 1995. Yes, indeed. Scored and converted the try to keep a minute. Warriors get us back underway. 4 minutes to play. At least 2 sets of 6 here for the Rabbitohs. They've got to go the length of the field, though. They need a penalty or a set restart. Something, you would think. A line break.
I feel like some of these coaches have to do like meditation to keep themselves calm in the box, or they would literally have a heart attack.
Kalaumatangi out the back for Gray. Gray with the goose step. Can't get away from Metcalf.
I'm sure
Tackle
Craig
3.
Bellamy never even heard the word meditation.
Down the short side, Havili to Alex Johnston. Oh, that's Tass, sorry. Tass up to the 40. 2 tackles left. Havili to the number 12 there, Tallis Duncan. Offloads to nobody, but it pops up nicely for the Bunnies. 5th and last on halfway. This is a huge kick now. Latrell tips it over the top. He's not even looking for distance. Jai Gray wins the battle in the air. Keeps the ball alive. It's still 5th and last. Kalaumatangi. Flick pass back for Gray. And tackled from behind. Beautiful work there from the Warriors. Scrambling. And they've got the ball. 30 out from their own line. They're in possession. 2.5 to go. The Rabbitohs should get 1 more set of 6, though. 1 more shot at it. This is going to be 1 slow set of 6, though, from the Warriors. All the players will be cramping up big time now, suddenly. Except for Nickel Clockstat. That's probably the fastest play the ball he's ever had in his career, for some reason. 2 minutes left to play. I think they understand with 2.5 minutes to go, you can't be winding the clock down just yet. Fisher Harris on the 5th and last. 40 out in midfield. Are they going to go long-range drop goal? Risk give away a 7-tackle set. They're not. Metcalf puts it high down the middle. Contestable kick. Alex Johnston gets away from 1. Johnston in midfield, 10 metres out. This is it now for the Rabbitohs. This is it for the game. 1:50 to go. 90 meters. They've got to go upfield. Campbell Graham bumps off the first tackle. 20 out from the line. What a game this has ended up being after that initial 15, 20-minute grind. It's turned into a blockbuster.
Not the
Tackle
Broncos
4
game,
for the
that's
Bunnies,
bad.
though. 40 out from their own line. Still a long, long way out. Short side they go. Kalamatangi back inside for Gray. Gray's been taken high, but then, I mean, it's hard not to take him high. Fifth and last. This is it. Latrell puts a high, hopeful ball up. Needing a mistake, but it's been taken by the Warriors. Two of us are shit now. Heads back upfield. And that should be the ball game. The last minute of play. The Warriors look like they've held on here. 36 points to 30. What a game.
Is he even on the field?
Who?
Isaiah Tass.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's him there, just making the tackle.
Sort me out. Give me a multi-win too.
Well, unless there's an intercept and the Warriors throws a stupid pass, Isaiah Tass won't be scoring a try.
Literally just said that.
Kalila Gray says, glory, glory to South Sydney. No glory tonight, but they showed good fighting spirit. Never say die.
You're
10 seconds to play. Latrell's got it. Can he come up with a miracle? No, he's tackled. This is it. The last play of the game. They've got to go 85 meters. Johnston to Sullivan. Here's Campbell Graham puts a kick through. And it's going to go into touch as... Oh, Nickel Clockstead stays in the field of play. He wants another try. Just run it into touch, for crying out loud. Oh, boy.
for God's sake.
The Warriors. I'm telling you, they're the real deal this season. 36-30.
Yes, they are.
They are showing signs of the old Warriors. But they're getting the job done time and time again. 36 points to 30. They have held on for the win. Wow. What a game.
What a game that turned out to be.
Obviously, I'm very excited about the multi getting up. Back-to-back game. Well, not back-to-back days with multi victories. So we need to get ready for the next game. Panthers, Parramatta. I'm going to switch on over to Channel 9. All the State of Origin players are backing up. It means we're going to see Mitchell Moses. We're going to see Nathan Cleary. We're going to see Dylan Edwards. We're going to see Liam Martin. We're going to see Isaiah Yeo. It should be a cracking contest. I don't want to jinx it.
Don't jinx it. No jinx. No jinx. Oh.
All right, so we're going to end this stream. And we'll be back for... Hang on, I'll just make sure that it's going to auto-redirect. It should be pretty simple for you to find it anyway. I'm sure that you're all very clever individuals out there. But I'll set it up so that it automatically... redirects over to Panthers versus Eels coming up. So we'll be back very, very shortly. Cheers for being with us for this one. See you shortly. New stream coming up. YouTube, just stay there in the chat room. It should automatically take you over. Other platforms, just hang there. It should automatically restart.